What is up, you bushy boys and girls? Back at it again with another dang bushy fitness vid. Before I get started into my topic here, don't forget to follow the dang TikTok, Instagram. It is Fitness Bush. Bushmaster Harry Bush. The big old bushy boy, I'm sure would all work. But yeah, that's the official page names. So the 4th of July, assuming you are from the United States, yeah, I'm very excited for the dang 4th of July. It is a good time to get with your family and friends. But wait a minute, you're dieting. And, you know, there's gonna be burgers, hot dogs, a bunch of chips, maybe some candy involved. So how are you going to stick to your diet without sacrificing everything and completely hating your life? Well, me, the Big Ol' Bush, I will tell you how. So number 1, load the meat. And yeah, eat a lot of meat too. So if you want to get multiple burgers, for example, I would suggest doing a multi-patty burger instead of having two, because it's not necessarily saying carbohydrates are bad, but having those added calories of the 2 extra buns, that is just a way you can save a few hundred extra calories. And when it gets better, of course you can have some alcohol or something fun. Of course, keep it in moderation, don't go dang crazy. But after every bite of food, you know, you could probably eat a couple things. Let's say you have hot dogs and chips, and then you take a sip of either water or diet pop. Yes, it is pop because I am from the Midwest. And you don't have to necessarily eat your food super slow, but you want to leave some time in between, because really the dang stomach is not going to feel full until about 15 to 20 minutes after you start eating. Especially if it's a lot of food, it is very easy, especially with chips, and that is, going back to it again, that is why carbs get such a bad rap, because they're very easy to eat a lot of them. And yeah, therefore it adds up the calories. Of course, there's gonna be fat. The sugars in the dang candies, it's, yeah, a recipe for disaster. But really just having a game plan going into it. And of course you can have condiments and all that good stuff. If you're hosting or whatever, or you have the ability to provide the food, just make sure you use sugar-free sauces. Again, for those slow decreases in calories, it's kind of cliche, but it adds up. So that was kind of number 2. I know I didn't really list that, but number 3, more than likely you're going to be eating some pretty big dang meals, especially lunch and dinner. Maybe breakfast or something. I'll have a protein bar or some egg whites, eggs, something very light, but it'll keep the dang stomach satiated. So noon and 6 o'clock, for example, for your meal times. You do not want to eat anything in between, and if you are really that hungry, don't be tempted to go snack on the candy throughout. I know, with my grandparents, they usually have candy bowls sitting out, little treats. Really try to have those with your meal, because if you have them in between, yeah, it's again gonna add up. Having those bulkier meals, especially lunch, dinner, are gonna have something light at the start of your day, kind of backload your calories, which is similar to what I do now. I know Mary really does that. She fasts mostly in the morning, maybe having a little snack or something. Yeah, fasting is basically not eating, and yeah, you can drink water, maybe a little snack. She likes to have some cheeses, maybe some cottage cheese. As I, the Big Ol' Bush, love to have a big egg omelet with some toast, maybe my breakfast Doritos, my new recipe. That's really good for on the go, by the way. I've been switching jobs, so that's just an adjustment I have to make while sticking to my dang macros and calorie needs. Number 4, don't be a dang human calculator while you are getting your food. Just enjoy. Try not to get, I would say, any more than 2 plates in a meal. Having those, I guess, you don't want to limit yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to keep going back for seconds over and over. Having that 1 to 2 plate full of food limit will really prevent you from eating more food, then yeah, make sure if you're going to get or planning to get a bunch of burgers, hot dogs, whatever, just single bun, double up. It is honestly an underrated strategy. Or if you're really crazy, you could go open face, just have one on the bottom, or you could split the buns and yeah, kind of do like a half sandwich. But that was something I really did more during my bodybuilding. You don't have to go that crazy. And then desserts. Of course you will want to have some dang, well, I don't know if it'll be pumpkin pie this year. That's probably more of a Thanksgiving, Christmas thing. But I have been craving that. Oh my goodness, some pumpkin pie with that dang whipped cream. You can have that, of course, just don't, I would say, have more than like 2 slices. Of course, it depends on your calorie needs, how big you're, all that. But really, I need 1 slice of dessert and I'm good, especially after a big meal, big 2 meals for the dang day. I am not going to want to keep eating, especially if I develop that fast habit of not snacking in between. So that is the key to staying on your diet during the 4th of July bushes. Yeah, go America. Love this dang holiday, celebrating the founding of our dang country. That's 250 dang years. Pretty special, so go out, enjoy. You don't have to calculate all your calories, fear about what you'll be eating. Just be mindful, that is really half the battle. And hopefully these few little tricks, I guess strategies, can help you at least reduce some of your calories. You really got to plan for this being a higher calorie day, and if you're going to spend multiple days with your family, you know, maybe not eat as many calories on those days. Just don't worry about it too much, go have fun. Anyways guys, thanks for watching this dang video. I know this is a video, especially like Thanksgiving, Christmas time, I would love to make, because most people, that is when they fall off the dang wagon with their diets and they say, you know what, screw it, it's a holiday, I'm gonna go ham, and then they go back to their old habits, and yeah, it's kind of just a restart. Anyways guys, thanks for watching again. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you bushes.